Admiral, you've had 40 years in the Navy, retiring in 2013. I wanted to get your perspective on, you've talked about the similarities, the parallels between Taiwan and India in regard to China. From your perspective, what are the best options for Taiwan in terms of coalition building to deter China?
Okay, so I think that Taiwan's central challenge remains twofold. This is a bit of an oxymoron, but it remains twofold in the sense that, first of all, Taiwan must make and it must continue to make, it's making very valiant efforts to move to a de jure status as a state. And this is, of course, nothing that is new to the Taiwanese, whether the people or the government. But the second is that if it wants to do coalition building of some sort, then we must recognize that the greatest strength of Taiwan is also, in many ways, its greatest weakness. Its greatest strength is the relationship that it enjoys with the United States. This is also its greatest weakness, particularly when United States administrations tend to come up with peculiar statements, as in, we should do 50-50 and things of this nature. So this reminds everybody that it is brittle. Any single basket in which you've placed almost all your eggs is going to be problematic should that basket turn out to be less robust than you thought it would be. That having been said, let me try and double back on the point that you made with regard to Japan and India and Australia and the EU and Taiwan. And I think that there's a real possibility here, provided we are clever about it and provided we are able to contest China's strategic communications. And where we lose out is we're really good. As a naval officer, I can tell you that if I was to pit one Indian current combatant against one Chinese current combatant, I'll put all my money on the Indian one. And this is not something that I'm saying out of national pride. It is my best assessment. If, on the other hand, you put 1 against 60, then the situation changes. So it is in our interest to make sure that 60 don't show up. That's a separate fallout of this coalition building business. But when you talk about the Chinese strategic communication, China is spinning loops around us. Do we therefore have a coalition building strategy? Yes? No? If the answer is no, then we better get back to our notebooks and start devising one. And if the answer is yes, we better start executing it. My problem is that when Taiwan and India talk to one another, they very seldom have these conversations. The conversations sort of stop at Foxconn, or they stop at TSMC or PSMC or Tata's, all of which is important. But all of this fits in a grander basket. And if our people, our leaderships, are going to get their eyes glazed over whenever we start talking about this at this level, then we're going to lose. Because the other guy, namely China, is playing simultaneously at the strategic level, at the operational level, and at the level of tactics. Can we lift our game? I don't know. I don't know the answer. I certainly hope so, but hope is never a good strategy.